Welcome to Arizona. First up, Saguaro National Park. Arizona seems synonymous with cactus, so it seemed fitting that we'd be in the middle of the Sonoran Desert with cacti as far as the eye can see. There are two districts to this park, the east and the west. And after some research, we decided that the west side is the place to be.
Marble Canyon, this is what they're talking about.
The trail to Horseshoe Bend is relatively short. It's a little more than half a mile. Visiting Antelope Canyon is limited to guided tours only. The only way to gain access to the canyons is through Navajo tribe. There are actually two separate canyons, the upper and the lower. But we decided to explore the upper canyon. It is best seen around noon to see the streaming light coming through the canyon, and we found ourselves surrounded by smooth curves and passageways of red rocks. And it's amazing. We've heard a lot about Sedona, the natural beauty and the energy vortex of this red country. Now is the time to experience everything firsthand and get some of the red earth on our hiking boots. Along the way, we met an old couple from Minnesota. They were extremely friendly and even offered to give us a lift back to the resort. We all agree that it feels like as if we are in planet Mars. Happiness is being with him anywhere. And he's smiling right now. Next take, the life elevated Utah.
Follows the Virgin River and has some of the best views of the Watchman. The trail begins across a road just under the
It's been a while now since that old town down by the water. Take me home to the friends I've always known. Take me home back to the place where I belong.
The ranger told us that since 2004, 7 people have died falling from the cliffs of Angel's Landing, not to mention those who had experienced dehydration and heart attacks. It is a strenuous climb on a narrow ridge over 1,400 feet above the canyon floor. We took this as a challenge, and we are up for it.
Need to slow down and look around. Not that far from that place we come.
The Narrows is the most popular hike in Zion National Park. We squeeze through a slot canyon and walk along a riverbed. Hiking the Narrows in Zion is an adventure that has to be experienced. But remember, flash flooding is common here and water levels can change without warning, even if it's not raining. So be smart and be careful out there. Bryce Canyon is only 2-hour drive from Zion, and so connecting the two parks in one day is not overly difficult.
Pack your bags, we are taking flight. Kiss all your troubles goodbye.
As we entered the park, we were greeted by a massive collection of oddly shaped pillars called hoodoos.
We were born to move.
The tallest hoodoo is the Thor's Hammer, which is best viewed from Sunset Point. It was a beautiful sight, especially as the sun illuminates the Bryce Amphitheater to bright orange hoodoos. It's mystical and out of this world. It's hard to beat mornings at Arches National Park in Moab, where everybody wanted to get in early to avoid the crowd. During our visit, we were able to see the Balanced Rock. We walked the trail around its base, but the tricky part is to hike the famous Delicate Arch. It was a steep climb that you have to start from Wolf Ranch. Hiking the sloping slick rock in midday summer is no joke. I wouldn't lie, I almost gave up, but my hiking body kept me going and it's all worth it. The Delicate Arch is impressive from a distance, and even more so up close. Next state, the land of enchantment, New Mexico. We stopped by Aztec Ruins National Monument. It is a well-preserved pueblo that is worth a visit, especially for people interested in archaeology or Native American culture. We wanted to experience the rich history of ancient Aztec, and this is the way to go.
We're all falling and we need a place to hide. A safe place somewhere in the woods we can start.
Four Corners Monument is the only place in the United States where you can be in 4 states at the same time. How cool is that?
We will stay till the break of dawn.
Navajo Lake Marina is the second largest state park in New Mexico. It is your one-stop shop for all Navajo Lake adventures. Good food and great service.
To a place to escape the chill. Tucked up somewhere in the woods.
And to complete our hiking trip to Centennial State, Colorado. We visited the cliff dwellings of the Asian people.
And we leave it all behind.
If it scares you, it might be a good thing to try.
Can't you see?
And it felt right.
We need some time. And we all sit around the fire. We feel a little warmer now. And we all sit around the fire. We feel so much better now.
The claustrophobic tunnel. More ladders and tunnels. Even smaller tunnels. He can barely squeeze through this one. And another ladder.
And we all sit around the fire.
And now the worst thing of all, we should be roped in.
And we all sit around the fire. We feel so much better now. And we all sit around the fire. We feel a little warmer now. And we all sit around the fire.
Just a little bit above this wall
So
right
much
here.
better
You
now.
might notice that there's
I can't even look over the edge.
You might notice that rectangular outline right on the ceiling of that wall. Now that rectangular outline is
There are
something that we like
pits
to
to fall into.
wherever the ball is.
Feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. And yes, we survived it. If you see the light of this day, thank God.
All falling and we need a place to hide.